Welcome back to another episode of the Planner Suite where we have the entire Amy Cynthia Events team here with us today.
Well, not the entire, but we have
Most of
Majority. We
us.
have a lot
Most
of
of
us.
us. So something you'll hear us talk about often on our show is that planners do not get grace. We do not get grace at all. Everybody else can mess up. Everybody else can make a mistake, but planners cannot. So today we are here to talk about the times that we have messed up or things have messed up or the event just didn't go the way that we originally planned. So we're going to share some planner woes with you. And woes just means like, you know, the horror story. So we're here to share, each of us are going to share a planner woe today. So please buckle up because it's going to be
Oh, wow.
right?
Absolutely. So who's gonna start? Am I starting?
Mhm.
You can start.
Why me?
As the boss, set the pace.
Set the pace. Set the pace. I got
Set the
a lot.
pace. Set the pace for
I've
the
been
woes.
okay, so I'm gonna say two woes, and I didn't tell you guys about this one woe. So the first woe was the first wedding I ever did. And I feel like there's people on our production team were at this wedding as well. But it was the first wedding. Me and Melissa did it. Me and Melissa were everything. We were basically the officiant, the decorator, the DJ, the photo booth. We were freaking everything. The caterer. We did everything. I don't know why we thought that's what wedding planning was, but we thought that was. So at the end of the night, we had planned a sparkler like send off. And the groom's family brought fireworks.
Stop.
And you know, no venue allows fireworks. So literally, like, and you know, it was our first wedding, so we didn't plan it out where, like, I was like, Melissa, yeah, you can leave right at 10 o'clock, knowing there was a breakdown.
Oh,
And
so
we
you
did
were
not
by
plan for
yourself.
that. No, but Melissa's husband was in the parking lot with their daughter in the car, and we do the sparkler send off, and all you see is fireworks going off.
And someone's like, fire. I run from the car. I'm like, what is going on? It was fireworks.
It was fireworks.
Not the 4th of July.
They set off fireworks. So that was one planner well. And actually, I've never worked at that venue again. I'm probably banned.
They probably got your picture on the wall.
Like, honestly, they probably have, like, okay, if you're going to use planners, don't use Amy Cynthia Events because of
They
that.
have your whole photo. in
Yeah,
there.
you know how they do trainings? You know how they do trainings?
Yeah.
That event is
That's
probably in their
one.
training book.
And I have a lot of planner woes. The second planner woe is we were at the Signet Center and we did an event where this couple had this canopy. It was like a full floral canopy made out of pipe and drape.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful, but and we weighed it down, but it happened to be very ironic that Footage by Fame was going up with the drone around the building to get the drone shots. And all you see is the canopy just swaying, and then it falls completely. Centerpieces, the glass centerpieces with the flowers literally break. All you see me is running back and forth, back, and the whole thing fell. And the crazy part about it is we were so dumb. We put it back up. We put it back up, and we were like, oh, yeah, it's not going to fall during the ceremony. Guess what it did?
Bomb.
It fell during the ceremony. It fell during the ceremony. And Melissa and Destiny were back there holding the back of the arch.
Standing behind it, trying not to be in
Literally.
pictures.
Behind the officiant, behind a pole. They just getting married right in front of
I
us.
mean, I had so much anxiety. I could have drank a whole bottle of tequila. We were trying to set up. No. We were trying to set up the reception, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. It's gonna fall again. It's gonna fall again and fall again.
Like,
And
don't
they
worry.
and they came back in, and they were like, well, it did fall during the ceremony, but yeah, that's my planner. Well, that was it for me. That was it for me. So, Destiny, what do you have?
My planner woe is I worked a wedding where I talked to the bride that month before just about small details. Who is taking your stuff at the end of the night? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to set it up. I'll have everything. I'll have the bins. It will be organized. But at the end of the night, because you don't want to pay for breakdown, who is going to be responsible for taking in the things? Mm-mm. And she agreed that her bridesmaids would do it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, talk to your girls. Like, I'm gonna pack it all up, and then y'all gonna, I'll go ask and see who is going to take it. And so she told me her bridesmaids had it. Don't worry. The end of the night comes, and everything is packed up, and Darian and I, we have everything packed up, and I go and I approach the maid of honor, and I'm like, hey, like, I've packed up everything. Can I put it in your car? And she looked at me like she had no idea who I was, and she had no idea what I was talking about. And so I'm like, yeah, the bride said it's going with you, and she's like, I'll be back. So I'm like, okay. So that whole encounter, I went to Darian.
That's when she called me.
And that is where my woe was, because then Amy calls, and she's like, the maid of honor just called me, so y'all
I'm in
know.
Grenada.
Yeah, she was in another country.
On vacation. Like, on
She was
vacation.
somewhere else. So when she calls me, I feel like I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, who I need to find? Who called me?
Right. When the boss calls, you feel like you're in trouble.
Happy.
Yeah.
And so it was just that we had a conversation about what you want to do with this stuff. So of course, now that Amy's called me, who got to take the stuff back to Richmond? Me. So it really, really upset me. I could have turned in my resignation that night. I think I typed it up. I was
Wow.
gonna quit.
That's one thing we gonna do is quit. Yeah.
And I was taking Darian with me.
Wait. And one thing they gonna do is still be here.
Because they still here.
And it wasn't Amy's fault.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't anyone's fault.
Yeah.
But it was like, I got a full-time salary job. I don't need this. like, you need me. And so that was my woe. So pay for all the things.
Yeah.
Pay for all the things. Your maid of honor does not want to take your things. Or at least talk to them.
Nobody
about
wants
it.
to take
No,
your
I don't
things.
want to take
Yeah, we really don't.
One night's over.
Yeah.
Half the time, the couple don't even want to take their own things.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yes.
yeah.
Melissa, you want to go next?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. So, my planner woe.
Not the deep side. She didn't start talking yet.
It's a deep side because it's just not one event within the scenario. There's like so many different things that happen. We had a beautiful wedding in Jamaica. Exactly. You think we're going to Jamaica, it's going to be a beautiful wedding, and the weekend was just a woe.
Not the whole weekend.
It was so
Like,
bad.
it was
When we got to our room, it was like, wow.
It was a woe. Like,
we were only in the room. We never left those four
we
walls.
got almost like the room wasn't up to par. We had to move. We didn't want to get kidnapped. We had to move. Great. Go to our room. Things. She brings bins and bins and bins of things that she wants us to stuff for her welcome party.
And these are bins that people can fit in.
Yeah.
Yes, you know the big black bins at Costco or Home Depot that they sell with the yellow top? Those bins.
So really,
Full
wait.
of items.
Let's talk really quick. What do y'all think when y'all doing your destination wedding? What do y'all think taking the whole Amazon and Sam's Club to another country? Like, some of that stuff gotta go.
And it wasn't
Right.
even that we had to do the bags. It was that things from Amazon were still in the Amazon packaging. Imagine like,
So, like,
little
no
little
labels.
bubbles, like 100 of little bubbles. You gotta unwrap every little bubble, take out the package to put in a bag. What did you think we came here to do? Plan a wedding or bag your bags? Like, we're confused. But that wasn't even the biggest woe of them all, because I can deal with all that. We are here for a wedding, which we got to the wedding after all these crazy things that have happened so far. We get to the wedding. We're excited. It's time. We are pumped, okay? It's a beautiful day. I'm not sure who said it, but someone asked who had the rings.
The officiant asked.
The
This was
officiant
in the
asked.
ceremony.
Who had the rings? And the bride and groom said, we don't got them. They in the room. Remember, we're on a resort. The room isn't right there. It's not upstairs. It's a golf cart away.
Wait. And the best man is smashed.
In the moment.
Smashed.
In the moment.
No, the best part was when the officiant asked.
Oh, hold on. Oh, that's that's the woe right there. That is the
She
woe.
said, "Don't take my woe."
Because All that we can deal with, okay? But the woe was when we got to the wedding and the officiant said, "Who has the rings?" And not only did the bride and groom look at us, the whole audience turned around and looked at us three, standing in the back like, what did y'all expect us to do?
Right.
Their room was 5 minutes away on golf course.
It was like by the water, And honestly, we just stood there and we just ate it.
But as soon as they turned around, we got on the golf cart.
And we went and got the rings, but it was too late. And the crazy thing about it is because of that, we always put who is in charge of the rings, and we tell them, you put that person. It is not on us to hold your rings for you.
And not only that, we have fake rings in the emergency kit for y'all.
Yeah.
Because if they do forget, we have a backup plan. Because I would never, like the embarrassment in that moment, I would never forget. Because when I say we have
I didn't deserve that.
200 people, not only the bride and groom, but 200 people, everyone turns around and looks at you. You're like, wow. Like, what do I do?
Can I say one more woe about that wedding? So that wedding, I don't know what happened in the getting ready process with the makeup artist, but some comments were made and the makeup artist got upset. And you know, different countries have different cultures.
We're in Jamaica, okay?
Have different cultures.
The attitudes is not.
The makeup artist slowed down.
Oh, like on
You
purpose?
know, first of all, if you were having a wedding in, at a resort, it's a wedding factory. Don't ever think you're the only person there because you're not.
Yeah.
So there was 2 other weddings behind her. This was our latest wedding, actually. Yeah. This wedding started 2 hours late. 2 hours and 10 minutes late. The makeup artist intentionally just went slow because they disrespected her. So honestly, this wedding needs to be a Lifetime movie.
No, like seriously, so many things happened during our wedding. It was like one thing after another, and we're like, we can't even control these things. Like the makeup artist slowing down, and she was slowing down, baby. Like an hour later, she's working on the same face. And she's like, we're in Jamaica, so she has a thick accent, and she's telling them, "I'm going as fast as I can," and they're like,
"Say it in the accent. Say it in the accent, though."
Like it was like we were like, "I'm sorry, you guys, we can't do anything about that." I cannot control the makeup artist.
I can't do it.
It was a lot that wedding, and like we all like came home to another event. Yes, we got off the plane and drove to an event.
Yeah, we did.
And lastly, about that, Amy left with a concussion.
She did.
I did.
She left with a concussion.
We were so scarred by that wedding. I forgot about you being hurt.
Yeah, I did. And that's another thing too, is like you don't ever know, and like I just shook it off and I kept it moving. Like,
what happened? How did you get a concussion?
It was raining on the resort and I slipped and I hit my head very hard.
So hard. Like you can hear it.
Very, very hard. I mean, I shook it off and just kept it moving. But honestly, at the end of the day, I don't think brides notice that point, like how much we shake off for you.
Yeah.
Like we come to work at our darkest moments because when you're the bride, you're supposed to be the center of attention. And I can't tell you how many brides have come to work, not brides, but planners have come to work sick, hurt, after personal issues, miscarriages. They come because of you, because a bride is the center of attention moment, but it's a lot. It's a lot. And I don't think that bride cares, honestly.
No.
It was
I haven't been to Jamaica since. I'm sorry.
Not PTSD.
I'm actually going to Jamaica again for the first time, I think, next week. And I don't know if I can even respect it.
I'm never going to that resort again. I know that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a no for me. If I actually cringe every time I hear the name.
Oh, yeah, and they have them everywhere.
They do.
Okay, Whitney, what you got? Because we can talk about that one for years.
Talk about that.
Honestly,
That could be a whole
we
episode.
just need therapy off.
Yeah. Group therapy for that
Wedding
event.
therapy.
What you got?
So
Whitney?
my planner, well, y'all, this changed the game for me forever. So I am a very meticulous person, so I like to make sure like I have everything. I like to go through the list. And so we had gotten the bride and the groom downstairs. I had stayed upstairs. I got the license. I got veil. I got the coats. Everything, even stuff that the fathers needed. And I was looking around the room. I was like, okay, I got everything. Walked out of the room, got on the transportation, got to the wedding. We had gotten the groom down the aisle, and we were getting ready to get the bride down the aisle. We had put her veil on, and she turns to me and she says, "Where's my bouquet?" And I looked at Amy and I said, "I left her bouquet."
And the hotel was so far, y'all.
We were in D.C., so you know how traffic goes.
Where were we at the
The World War II Memorial.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was sad. You could ask Amy. I had tears in my eyes, and Amy was like, "I'll go back and get it, at least for her pictures." I felt so low. I felt so sad, and like, you know how y'all say, "I wonder how the bride felt." Y'all, the bride is here. The bride is here.
It was Sierra.
I'm the bride.
You heard the size.
She was pissed with me. She was pissed with me. Yeah.
You could see it all in my face. And when I go back to those pictures at the beginning, you could see that I was pissed.
Yeah.
I just kind of looked, grabbed my hands because I had nothing to walk down the aisle with, and walked on down the aisle. But those pictures, we had to redo them with a bouquet.
Yeah.
I do feel like those pictures didn't give the same effect because it was like I was doing my part all over again. However, in the team's defense, I will say that I had a very complicated wedding. I think it was very complicated.
Ownership.
A lot was going on that day. There was a race. It was
Transportation left us.
Yeah.
4 times.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not even get into how the seats were set up. But
It was rough.
it was a really rough, complicated wedding. But I will say AC Events executed it very well. And I still love Whitney. I'm going to love you forever. I know that she'll never make that same mistake again.
No, never. That's one of the first things I grab now. But yeah, is the bouquet. Because I never want that to. I was genuinely so sad about that. Like, I had tears in my eyes.
Yeah, that was a rough one. That was a rough one walking away because, I mean, you guys are so special to us.
Yeah.
And even though you guys came in at, like, such a moment that was, like, really, I'm getting emotional because a lot of clients aren't thankful.
Yeah.
And they're not, like, considerate and they don't say thank you. Mm-hmm. And you guys were so appreciative even though we made mistakes.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
But it really, like, people saying thank you. I think we talked about this the other day. Like, I just put a lot into events, and people are so rude and kind. They don't understand that I wake up at 3 a.m. every day, and I lay next to my husband, and I literally do stuff for your weddings. Mm-hmm. And it, like, I don't want to do that all the time, but it takes a lot. It really does take a lot. So I just thank you for just saying thank you. Like, that means the world.
all
And
day,
it's
every day.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
And now you're my friend.
And part
And she's my friend. And she's my friend. Even though I forgot the bouquet. We worked it out.
I will say that AC Events, prior to me joining the team, they are gonna go over and beyond for you. I still think my day was very, very special. And I got to do it with a friend, so I love you.
See, we love you too.
Oh, it's my
It
turn.
was a beautiful
Oh, this
day.
is another bride.
I am another bride. So before I go into my woe, which actually isn't a wedding woe, it's a appreciation dinner woe. But the shout out to Amy, she does so much. And being a bride, I was the type A anal. I think I went through
Annoying.
3 planners, like on the same team. I was like, you know what? I got it, Amy. You all just help me the day of. Like,
She really did. She fired people she worked with.
yeah, I was like, I want to do this. And I can take ownership that I know how I was. I cannot be mad at someone for not moving at the speed of light. That's everybody doesn't operate like that. But Destiny did what she had to do. And what when I'm stressed because the ceremony wasn't set up right, which wasn't their fault, it was the venue's fault. Amy and Destiny made sure it was done. When the DJ was messing up the music, they made sure it was done.
Honestly, I'm about to be a DJ because the DJ
Call
is.
me DJ Mel because I'm ready.
You know,
It is always a DJ.
it's
It
always
is
the DJ.
Well, maybe we should all take a role, and we shouldn't even hire vendors. Like,
We just-
you're the photographer, you're the DJ.
We're
you
gonna be the
MC.
MUA.
Let me be the DJ. I'm playing all
We're gonna be the
music I
MUA.
like. That's it. It's my party now.
But to talk about my woe, so we had this dinner. Amy was there, Whitney was there, and Nikki was there. It was going well. We got it set up nicely. The food was there. Everything was great. The guests were a little late than normal, but we were chilling. It was fine. We decide, me, Nikki, and Whitney, we're like, we're gonna go on a walk. We're not doing anything. We're just gonna walk around.
Because granted, it was an appreciation dinner,
Yes.
so they were doing speeches, so
Yeah.
we had time to
Just relax.
Yeah.
There was nothing for us to do at the time. Yes, and we wanted to
close
close
our
our rings.
rings.
We all got Apple Watches.
They should have stayed at the event, y'all.
We should have stayed at the event.
We're
Mind you,
texting
Amy was a guest at this event.
She was, so she couldn't come with us. We in a little sketchy part, but it's okay. The venue is really nice. We walking around,
talking, having a good time.
Then we see a dog. The dog run out.
Y'all
Nikki's
are
like, I'm out.
Rottweiler.
I ain't got time for this.
Rottweiler, yeah.
Nikki's like,
Yes.
oh yeah, it was a big dog. And Nikki's like, we don't do dogs. We don't do dogs.
Yeah, she was so calm. She was so calm.
But the owner says, "Oh, that's the calm one.
Yeah.
We don't do
Two dogs. There were two dogs. And I'm like, I've had dogs. So I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. But then they just start jumping and scratching. And then I look down on my leg, slobber all on my leg. I was like,
Another reason to
that's
quit.
cool. I texted Amy, workers' comp.
No, they always do that. They text her, and you know what I text back? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean there's no dogs at this event? So how did you, like, what?
She
We
did
gotta
say
put
that
that screenshot. Amy said, what? There are no dogs at this event.
So just know the event can go fantastic, but sometimes
And y'all, she
there's
had to
other
walk
things.
back in there with all that
Slobber.
slobber.
I didn't know she had slobber.
They had like
Yes.
dried up, yeah.
And I was wearing
You know,
black,
dried
so
that mouth
they
and
just
that
wet.
nose, yeah.
That really sounds like you should have stayed at the event and did your job.
You know,
because-
I'll
and
never
there's
leave
no
an event again.
workers' comp when you leave.
Not walking ever again.
Yeah.
I'll just be
About
out of
to run and
shape.
get
It's
on the
okay.
car.
But yeah, that was mine. So
Funny. Same event. We had a good appreciation dinner. Amy was a guest, and we were happy to be there. Beautiful setup. Everything was nice. We had gotten through everything. We were at the part where they were saying their speeches, so everything is good. Everybody knows I want to make sure everything is good. Yeah, hey, I think we need to take the burners out now. The burners are getting too hot. It's going to burn the pan. So I go to blow the burner, and the tablecloth catches on fire. And I'm not going to name who, but they run. They just leave me.
No, say who it was.
I'm like, Whitney, did you just
You just said you were gonna say a name.
And she is so serious. But my sidekick here, she stayed with me. And there was, when I said God loves me, there was a picture of water. And I'm like, and I'm looking at the guests like, I hope nobody saw the fire. I was like,
No, we had no idea there was a fire. So
We
later
kept it
on, I go
cool.
back. Go ahead, Nikki. You
I was going
finish
to say,
the
we
story.
just kept it cool. We were just like,
Yeah.
fire is out.
I will
No.
say Nikki is always cool because she was like, Whitney, help me. I'm running. She
I'm
said,
like,
okay, I need some water. I need some water.
and she did it with the dog. Calm, even though she don't want to be there.
And her voice is like this level. Like she's like, I need some water. I need some water. And
I
like,
need help. I need help. So I probably owe Amy a nice tablecloth. I owned up to it. I started the fire. I put the fire out, and I'm still a part of the team.
Yeah, you are. And we had no idea there was a fire. I think that if Zakia is listening to this, she's going to find out there was a fire at her party right now. And honestly, that's not the first time we've had fires at events. Because we've had fires at events before. Those candle centerpieces is wild. And
Wild.
you know what we need in the emergency kit?
What? A
Fire extinguisher.
Yeah, we could consider
Y'all
that.
love those little candles.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
things aren't safe.
Yeah. They're not.
So as you can see, y'all, the planners, we be going through it.
Yeah, we be going through it.
it.
And we're not the only ones that go through it. We know there's other planners that go through it. So if you have a story that you want to share, can this be like, hey, Delilah? You guys know Delilah?
Oh, yeah. Or like strawberry letter. Strawberry letter. Yeah.
Well, you can send us your woe, something that happened. They can DM
You
us.
could DM us. You can email us at theplannersuite@gmail.com.
Yeah. I would love to hear other planner woes because I still have more. I didn't tell y'all everything.
We
I
can
just
go
got
on.
one.
This
I
could be,
didn't touch on your wedding.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
please, PTSD. Let's not go there.
That's his own
Yo,
show.
Amy,
Just cut
Amy's
it.
got some
Just
abuse
please
with us.
cut the shit. Cut the podcast is over. The episode is over.
Black China, cut the camera. Cut the camera.
Yeah, we done. So with that being said, if you have something that you just want to comment that you don't necessarily want to share on the show, make sure you comment below about what your woe may have been. You don't have to be a planner. You can be a makeup artist, a photographer. Doesn't need to be a wedding.
Be a guest.
Oh, yeah. Because the guest got stories.
Y'all got stories.
That's the one, the guest. I want guests to comment about different woes. Can you guys go ahead and comment below and just let us know what your wedding woes are? With that being said, thank you for coming and watching us this week at the Planner Suite.
Bye.
Bye.